What's going on YouTube? Today we're doing my 5 top 10 favorite heroes in Valor Legends. And we're gonna get started with Valor, the Dark Angel. Now, she's arguably the best character in the whole game. I just love what she brings to the table. I love her aesthetics. I love her moves. She dispels buffs. She dispels invincible buffs and gives a stun. She increases her attack speed every time she casts the ult, so it's a buff indefinitely. She's just so damn good, and this is the first shadow hero that I decided to level up, and I don't regret it at all. Here's a look of mine. I am still working on her a little bit, and that's gonna be my number 1 favorite hero. On to number 2. We're gonna go with our boy Felix, the Knight of Holy Light. Now this guy is just amazing. He looks like a beast. So his ult just does a circle ball of just straight damage and reduces their attack speed by 20%. Then I love this move, Dragon Roar Arrow, that attacks the person every time he gets 3 basic attacks and stuns the person for 2 seconds. And that increases to 4 seconds. And then the damage increases by, I believe it's his max HP. I asked on the Discord to Valor Legends, and they said it was his max HP. So it's good to have HP on this guy. When he triggers crit, his attack is increased by 10%, well 20%. And then 1 less basic attack required for Dragon Roar Arrow. So basically, every time he crits, it decreases the cooldown of this. So you definitely want to have this guy on some crit. But like this, try to get his runes on crit, because it's going to help him a lot. And here's a look at my Felix. That's my number 2 favorite character. And now we're going to go on to number 3. And I love this guy, and I've used him all game long. And we're going to go with Eric, the Lion Lord. But I like to call him the boss. He is the boss. Eric the boss. Now this bad boy here, he ults and he attaches the shield to everyone, including himself, of 30% of his max HP for 10 seconds, which is a very long time. And 30% might not seem like much, but if we look at this guy's health, he has a ton of health. He has 4,656,000. So 30% of 4.6 million is a lot of, shielding. I don't want to do the math right now, but I guarantee you it's a lot. And it keeps my Rangers alive, and that's why this guy is number 3 in my favorites. Eric also heals 35% of his max HP to the person with the lowest health. Again, 35% of his max HP. He has a lot of HP, so he heals for a lot. And he gets HP and block rate. Now this move, it just keeps Eric alive. Once this triggers, he can no longer um, auto attack, but that's fine because his autos don't do any damage anyways. But his damage reduction increases to 40%, and this triggers once he's below 50% health. So he's just the boss. He's just the boss. And that's my number 3 favorite character. Oh, I didn't show you my. And here is the boss's gear. I'll let you look at these real quick. On to number 4. So my number 4, hands down, has to be my babe. And honestly, I could have had her at like number 1, but we're gonna put her at number 4 just because. I don't know, just because. But I love this woman. Just look at the aesthetics of her. She just, wow. Yeah. But all things aside, this girl hits like a truck. Here is number 4's gear. She has some attack. And then onto her skills. She shoots 4 random enemies and reduces their energy by 100 points per shot. It's 240% each shot. So if you line this up right, it could take out a whole squad for sure. I love this ult. Her dementing arrow dements someone the status to where they can't use their ult for 6 seconds, and it has a 100% chance. Her crit rate, accuracy, and HP. And this is mainly why I love her, because for each enemy that dies, her crit rate increases by 5% for 10 seconds, and that stacks up. So once she gets a kill on, she starts just doing straight crits, and that increases to 9%. And then the death of any target can trigger the crit, so even her teammates. So yeah, she can get her crit up there, basically where she's critting every auto and every alt. So this is why I love her, and this is why she's my number 4 on my favorite heroes. Now on to number 5, which is gonna have to be this one's rough, because if I could, I would make a top 10 list, but you guys don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So we're gonna make a top 5. So this was a hard choice because it's between Cardinin, Cardillin, yeah, Cardillin, or Margaret. And I think I'm gonna have to go with Margaret. Is my number 5 favorite hero. Basically, she's the best healer in the game. She's very easy to get. Everyone can get her. She's in the arena shop. And she's just a babe. She could be used as a sub tank. And that's basically what I use her for. I use her to keep my boss alive, the Eric the boss raid, and then she just heals everyone. So her move heals for 4.5 seconds of her of 5% of her health each tick 0.5, and she has decent amount of health. And then her second move, Lucidity, heals for 15% of her max XP. Then she gets healing effect boost and HP and damage reduction. That dumbest reduction is probably why she just is tanky, because this girl doesn't, she can survive a lot. And then when supporting someone, she basically revives them when they hit 0 health, and they get their health back, 70% of her match XP. Here's her gear. I'm still working on her gear, but here's her runes. I didn't really get the best rolls for this one. I'll probably end up disenchanting it once I get another copy of Descent Rune. But this is my number 5. And there you have it. Those are my top 5 favorite Valor Legends heroes. Again, it's my top 5. There are better heroes. There is going to be other people that have different opinion on their top 5, because everybody's top 5 is going to be different, obviously. But those are the top 5 that I probably use the most, and I just enjoyed playing with them. So if you enjoyed my list, go ahead and leave a like, and go ahead and leave me your top 5 in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out.